Good evening from England. Welcome to my channel Vasanthi in London. What is the topic today? It's about mastering the finance. That means how to manage your money, and either you're in your personal life and in professional life. Professional life means that have a lot of theories, a lot of things are available, and companies will teach you how to handle their money. So, but how do you manage your money? That is very important. Without money, we cannot survive. So, money is the key concept. Money is the engine for us to live. Okay, and I have two great books for this, and I wanted to share with you guys. And these two are very good books. It is Psychology of Money, either Your Money or Your Life. These two are the core books for money. If you are going through, it's like a basic principles about the money, what you have to do it, how to manage your money. These two books will teach you so many lessons, and one book is very special to me. It is like a Psychology of Money. That is like I learned a lot of lessons about finance from this book, and the person who gifted this book as well. So he taught me very good financial lessons. I never ever forget in my life. So such a great person he is. He's special to me. Okay, and the thing is, apparently we go for the financial things. So finance is very important. What your personal life is, what your professional life is, how successful you are as a student, how much ranks you got, how marks, whatever, and as a professional life, how successful you are, how much you earn, that doesn't matter, but how you manage, how you maintain your money, and the money journey, and the means the connectivity with the money is more important. Because if you ignore the money, it will be a life threat to you, and you know where you land, and where means whoever there with you, they will be disappear in your life if you don't have money. So that's money lessons are very important to us, everyone, including me as well, and including you as well. So let's go to that. And after reading all these books and after going through their theories, and there is another part of economics is very important in this key concepts of money, economical value of the money. So I'll give you the tips after reading, and after, because I am also from economics background, and even I studied the current trends, how its economic value of money is relating. So after all this clubbing together, it's I'm giving the knowledge and the tips how to manage, because I'm from management. So finance is also one of the part of management, financial management. So how to manage your money. So the core four principles are very important in personal life. How do you manage your money, the journey with money, and the relationship you have with money. So the four principles are: debt is a threat. Okay, always remember, debt is a threat. I will explain you later. Just go through the four principles. Debt is a threat, and never ever buy a credit card, and don't buy the consumerism. I'll go through it. That means cut off your shopping. Oh, a lot of girls don't like it, including me as well, but we have to. Okay, if you want money, you have to cut off the consumerism. Okay, and the fourth one is save money for a rainy day. That doesn't mean that fixed deposits or something. That means like a float of the money. Floating of money is important. Floating of money is also called as a saving of your money. So that I'll explain you in a later, like what it is going through it. Okay, the first core principle of the money, what it is, why debt is a threat. We need a housing loan, we need a mortgage, and we need education loan. We need money. Yes, you need it, but how much? How extent? How much you're paying for your interest, and how much that you have to work for money again and again. So just think about it. And you have, I'll give you one example. Who are the students who wanted to do masters, who wanted to get graduation, who don't have even a degree. So I'll give you here one example before going to get that, or whatever you wanted to pursue your career. I'll give you one example that a lot of people who are succeeded, they never step into college even. They never step into universities even. Do you know Stephen Bartlett? He's a famous billionaire, and he's a famous rich person, and he did not go through it. And a lot of millionaires, They did not go through the college. They just gone through the what to do in life. So just before going and stepping to take lot of huge amount of debts to become some professional or something, just pay certain amount what you have, just pursue the degree like courses and get those degrees and apply in your professional life and go for it. That you can cut off your debt as a student. Okay, that's minimalizing. And minimalizing is also, I'll give you another example of what to do minimalize. So this is what the important. So then you can cut off your debt, and if you can pursue the normal courses which are available internet, like Google is giving a lot of courses and other IBM, and if you're a software, if you're looking for these open sources, you can buy and you can get the certifications and you can go and get whatever you wanted to do it. That is one example. As a student, you can cut off the debt like that. And as a housing person, and you wanted to buy a bigger house, okay, that's your dream and your salary, and it's a salary like half of the amount it is going to mortgage, or half of the amount it's going for housing loan or something. So why you're paying for it? So just cut off it. Just whenever, I'll give you best example here. If you're 20,000 pounds per month, for example, if you take it in another currency, it's like $20,000 per month. So 10,000 or something, or 5,000 or something, that you're, if you're paying half of your money to a mortgage or any housing loan, that is waste. So just always think about it, what it is like when your income is 20,000 per month, then you just think about it. Your debt should be like, means if you're planning to pay on a mortgage or something, just 1,500 to 2,000. Why you're going to buy a bigger houses and wasting your money? So be in a like apartments or something. So cut off it. And you can save and invest in somewhere. So this is the way, because you no need to compromise on it, but you can cut off it limited you can cut off it. And because if the debt is like, if you're planning to take a longer one, just cut short it and take half debt. And that means if you're taking the debt as well, that you're able to achieve it, and you are able to fulfill it. Even if you're not able to pay, so what is the alternative also you have to think before taking the debt. So that's why debt is always a threat, and avoid it. Mostly just avoid it, and whatever you have, buy the things with your own money. That's the best option. But in case if still wanted a debt, these are the principles that you can apply in your personal life. Don't take longer debts, or it's like a consuming time or something. So just cut off the time frame and cut off the debt half. Take it whatever you needed at that moment itself. Just take that, only that amount of the debt. And the second one is, don't ever buy the credit cards. How much you're paying it, how much it is, too much. Compound, double compound interest. And who are benefiting it? We are not getting benefiting. Yours happily, the life is like 5 days is working and sticking to the desks, and the Saturday you go on a shopping using the credit card, whatever it is, and Sunday you will have a family dinner and again going back to work. This is what the routine is. Life is going on, and paying all your bills with credit cards partially, but you're wasting your money and you're wasting your time as well. And if you're paying money for that, means it's a credit card, you have to work more. So why you have to work more? Just to pay the bills. So that's why cut off the credit cards. Don't ever take the credit cards. Okay, then if you cut off the credit cards, it will give you a lot of peace, mental peace. And whatever you have, you just buy that. That is the best option. So don't ever go with the credit cards, that I suggest you, because you're going to pay more and more and you have to work more and more. And the third one is like a consumerism. Cut off the consumerism. It's like a fantasy that every week I have to shop and I have to show to the public, this is what I have. Who are rich? As we are really rich, all people are just like a Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, or something like Dhirubhai Ambani or somewhere from the other countries who are very rich and famous. So they are the ultimate rich people. We are just learning it and we are earning it. So we no need to show to the world what we have it. Okay, and but show whenever it is required, but not like always buying the things which you don't require. Why you have to buy plenty of shoes? Why you have to keep so many things in a cupboard? So just to sell it out. Don't ever buy the consumerism what the people are selling it to you, and it's like all psychometric pricing. So they will do 3.99 and 2.99. That is a psychometric pricing. That means they're studying your psychology to buy, because you miss that one pennies, so they're cashing your one pennies. So they're getting more and they are getting more profit and you're losing your money. So don't just cut off the shopping and limited your shopping. At least if you're a shopping freak or something, just limit the budget. That is the way. First, at a time, you cannot get out of your habits, but take the tiny steps. Take the tiny steps and cut off the shopping, and whatever you required, only those you have to buy. Necessities, just keep the necessities with you, and don't ever buy their consumerism as your consumerism or your possession. They will make you their consumer as your possession, that you have to be, you should have this, you should have that. That is what the consumerism is teaching us. But don't go after the possessions what they are telling you and selling you. Be careful with that and keep your money. Okay, and the fourth one comes into that, saving. Saving is like for a rainy day, and it is like a saving in the bank. It doesn't make you X more and more, but floating of money make you more and more. It's like investing in mortgage, investing in index funds, investing in mutual funds will make you more and more. And don't ever invest everything in one. It's like here the two principles it will come. The two principles of economics I can talk about: law of diminishing marginal utility and the law of diminishing returns. These two are the core main money principles as per the economics it comes under. Okay, what is the law of diminishing marginal utility? It means if you consume more, you lack the satisfaction. That is the meaning of the law of diminishing marginal utility. And what is the meaning of law of diminishing returns? That means the asset or whatever it is consumed or it purchased more and more, then it at certain time the value may be stagnant. Perhaps it is stagnant and constant, it never increases. I'll give you more two examples. It's regarding to saving as well, it comes under. It's like when you are buying something, too much of buying, so you have all the things, then you don't get satisfaction. So you have everything, but can you buy your peace of mind? Can you buy your mental peace? So that's you have to think. So who are the mains? As per the statistical analysis, as per the world records, that the people who are very rich and who are very above the rich levels, they are not satisfied with their lives even. So there, once you attain the money, so you crave for more and more, and you work more and more to attain and keep the status in the world and keep something like going on. So certainly means there you're lagging your confidence and you're lagging your happiness even. So there you're like, it's consuming more and less satisfaction it comes under. So when you're investing as well, when you invest, okay, and at one point of time, where my money is going on, where I am at, and if it is giving you the return on investment, then you will be very happy. If it is not giving you any return on investment, or something fluctuated in a SPS funds or index funds, and you're not getting out, and you invested 10,000 pounds and the return is zero, and sometimes it's gone everything south, so then you lag your satisfaction. The next time you will think, so can I invest in the same way, or can I be safe in Apple, can I be safe in Tesla, or can I be safe in Microsoft? So you have to think, rethinking. So the satisfaction level is decreasing here. So keep on it, keep an eye, and don't ever put all your funds in one segment, but segregate it and means widespread it and invest in a small companies as well. It will give you more returns as well, but think wisely before investing it. And this is what the diminishing marginal utility example. And the other one, it comes under like diminishing returns. So how it is mortgage, it comes as a mortgage. Okay, the mortgage is somewhere, the building is somewhere, the property is, and it's a very high demand in certain point of time. It is like if you take in London, in central London, it is always a demand. If it is go to the Leeds or somewhere, the demand of the property will decrease. So that depends on the location even. And if you go somewhere the location is also expanding, and the locations are expanding, like widening the cities and collaborating and clubbing the cities and geographical limits, all it is going on. So certain point of time, the amount of money that you invested in a property, that may not be, perhaps it never go raise. That means it never increases. It will be stagnant and constant, so you don't get any returns. So here also you have to be very careful when you invest on property, when you are invested in mortgage. So be wise when you have to sell out. That is the option. So you invested means 100k in one property, and it is like heart of the town, and it is a hot cake, and you bought it that, and when you have to sell it, that you should know. So this is a, you should be very wise when the time it hits like a diminishing returns, the law of diminishing returns, it should not hit it. So before going for it, you have to think and you have to sell it out. You should be wise when to sell your property in real estate or whatever the things that you are doing it. So this is what you have to follow. So in investing also, you should never get disappointed with the diminishing utility, and you never get hit with diminishing returns. These two are core economical principles which are applicable in finance and in money and in investment and saving as well. So this is the way you have to save your time, you save your money, and you can think about a rainy day which you use it and which you can save it. Like so now this 100k property, I bought it and I will keep it, okay, for some extent, but it should not hit diminishing returns, and you should think wise. And when you're selling it, it should be like either the half of the amount, like 150k, it should be at least 150k or 160k, or sometimes it hit it like a jackpot like a 300. So that depends on the market, but you should keep an eye on the market, when, where, how to sell it. So this is what it's very important, that it's like a selling of your property, buying of your properties are important. When you're investing in index funds and SPF, whatever that you're choosing the option, that's a trading or whatever, wherever, mutual funds, whatever, but think about it. If it is a mutual funds, it's like a long period, like 5 years, so its ups and downs are common, but never go with the 3 months or 6 months bonds or something, but because it's a fluctuation in the market is very high, so you will be at risk. So you won't get whatever the amount that you paid, either the 100k or either the 10k, either the 5k, you should not lose at the end of the day, and you should not hit that unsatisfaction levels without getting anything from the market. So you should think about the market value, and you should think before investing. So the long runs are better than short runs. So if you need it, yes, this money I have it, I want it to save, then invest wisely in it separate, like something like buy something for you and keep it with you. Either means most of the Asians, they buy gold, they'll keep it, the gold and silver, lot of things. And some of them, it's Asian perspective, but in terms of the world, it's like different, like bonds, different bonds that you can buy. In US, they'll buy a lot of bonds, they will keep the bonds, and here in UK as well, they'll keep the bonds. Whoever, Australia, everywhere the bonds are available, just buy and keep it, the bonds, and sell it in the market when the demand is there. But don't ever put all your money in one, and segregate your money. And if you have 10k, so 10k means 10 grand you have, then segregate the 10 grand to different segments, either in a mutual funds, either in index funds, or somewhere. Just think before getting the returns. But always keep in mind that return on investment is more. You have to, and if you are investing 100, and you should expect more, even at least 20, at least 20 that you can expect, at least 10% that you have to gain the profit before selling it. And sometimes we just buy all the things and we'll keep it there. And crypto, it is like too much of fluctuations in crypto, and sometimes it is overfloated, and sometimes it is under, it is like a fluctuating. So keep in mind when you're buying a crypto, it is not a good idea that I can suggest now. It's the market is drowning, and maybe in another 6 months it is. So that's how. So just think about it before hitting the cryptos or whatever. So this is what, like a saving. This for principles of money is more important. And always remember, debt is always a threat to you, and the credit cards are not good to you, and credit cards make you work more and more. And the third one, always it is like consumerism. Never buy your consumerism, never sell yourself for your consumerism, and save for your rainy day. This is all the money principles, and how to live minimalism, and how to be very great, means very happy with the minimum what you have. If you're a student and a professional, let me explain this in another 2 minutes. Just give me the time. Okay, and how to live. If you're a student, you have 100 pounds or 100 whatever you have in your account, keep it and invest. When you are a student, always keep in mind that is the time you have to acquire the knowledge, accumulate it. That is the time you have to study more, and you have to keep your knowledge with yourself, because that is useful for your professional life. Later you can earn more and more. But when you are studying, be focused on your studies, because I have seen a lot of people who are studying, they're paying less attention on studies and more attention to work and to gain. You have an age, you already, okay, you're just started your life. Don't ever chase the money. Enjoy with communities, enjoy with friends, and enjoy the study, and make good friendship, make more networks, and make them like you share your knowledge and gain the knowledge from others what they have it, because you are in a cross-cultural themes, so you can learn more from the others, what they are bringing to your table, and what they are teaching to you, and what you're going to teach them. So acquire the knowledge, accumulate the knowledge at the time when you're studying it. Don't focus too much on working it, but focus too much on study. So later you can apply that knowledge in professional life. You can earn more. What you're earning now is a less, okay, while you're studying, because we all have restrictions. So if you work more, then you cannot able to concentrate in class. You cannot able to pay attention to your assignments, and you cannot read anything. So it will distract you and deviate you. So just if you're studying it, don't pay too much attention or don't work too much. Okay, pay attention to your studies and accumulate and acquire the knowledge what you wanted it for your professional life, where the path is leading you and where you wanted to pursue your career. So that is important. When your professional life, how to live a minimalism. So what, as a student, just manage your money, whatever you have in your account, be happy, but spend time with friends and make the networks bigger and bigger, and communities, join different communities and enjoy with them. The life is never come back. Student life is fabulous. That's why maybe after my IT also, I don't want to miss it. I just jump it. No one can take like that. After being in the corporate, no one wanted to come back as a student, but I took that option. So I have an option, so that I chose it to be a student again, and it was a good. I enjoying. That's like a research, everything I'm working with talking to professors and getting to know, and it is fabulous journey. So that's my experience. So that's a different path that's up to you. And as a professional life, what you have to do with money. So whatever you're earning it, keep an eye what you're spending. First, keep it with you what you wanted it. First, pay for yourself what people are saying it, what the books are saying it. Yes, take a grant and take a credit for yourself, and whatever you have, keep it with you. Then pay to the bills, like whatever the bills you have, whatever the things that you have to do it. And first I can suggest pay for yourself means that you have to invest for yourself. Either you are investing for any skill set that you are acquiring, or either you are investing in a stocks or something, or either you are investing in a mortgage, or you are investing in a properties, or you are investing somewhere, whatever the stamina that you have for the money. So just elaborate it in a way, then later you pay the bills and you keep it. That's the way you can. And whatever you have, you are earning just £2,000 per month or £3,000 per month, don't ever get disappointed, but try to live in a limited accommodations and limited housings and limited rental things, and don't ever go and jump for housing loans when you're earning below 3,000 or 4,000. So don't ever go and fascinate about this housing low interest or high interest rates. Whatever you have, don't show to the public, don't show to your friends, just show to yourself. And self-satisfaction is more important than a public satisfaction, because they are not going to come and pay for you. They will say, oh great today, and tomorrow if you don't have anything, they will say something back of you. So don't ever pay attention to the public. People always, okay, but you have to be there for yourself. So just keep in mind, when you're doing it, it's like below 4,000 or 3,000 pounds per month that you're earning it, don't ever jump and fascinate about the housing loans or mortgage. Keep your finances and live in a limited edition of whatever the house is providing it, and good facilities. Just look for it, the facilities, and don't elaborate like a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom or a villa or something. So just cut off that and live in a simple way, and minimalize your expenditure, like cut off the shopping and don't ever buy the consumerism, and save for your rainy day and invest more and acquire more skills. Then it will improve in a later stages. Okay, don't ever go for it, the fascinations of the world, that it is showing it and selling it. That is for their good and that is for their profits, not for your profit. You have to look after your profit, and you have to think about your money before giving to others. And come to the business. I'm not going to stop it, the video is going on. Just come to the business, and you can start up your business with zero investment. It's like a digital companies that's existed. Yes, that is existed. You can acquire, means you can franchise. That is one option. And the other one is like you can open your own digital company and hire some freelancers to work for you, and you can elaborate your services everywhere in the world. That doesn't mean that you have an office or something that you have to sit somewhere and pay all the things, nothing, you're not getting it. The startup mistakes that people do, people think that I need at least 10 grand or 20 grand or 30 grand or 50 grand, then I will start the business. No, whatever, if you don't have anything, so internet is free. So create a website and start your business and render your services whoever is needed it, and expand your networks and do the business. That is one thing that you can save money, time and resources, everything. That is for business, saving money when you start a business. So when the international companies, when the bigger companies, what they're doing it, they're well organized with money or something, but they do some mistakes with shares and share values. So keep in mind when you're selling your share value to the public. So some people, they have done the fraud earlier. Have you heard about the Satyam computer scam? How it happened? The Satyam computer scam was the bigger one that we heard about it a decade back, but we should keep an eye. So when you're selling it, so be prepared for the accounts, what you have it and what you're showing to the public. So that's all about the money lessons that we earn, whatever the small, whatever the big, whatever the medium, that we can manage it. Anything if you wanted to know about it, and just keep an eye on my videos. I'll provide you more and more information about money and how to manage it in a coming videos as well. And just comment it, what your opinion about money, what you learned it from this video, and what your comments about it. Please comment it. And hope this video is entertaining to you and knowledgeable to you. And I always share my knowledge, my experiences from the books, and even my personal experience, what I have done. So hope so you